right, off record, man. I got to talk about the show last night, man.
I
I
talk
gotta
about it, but we all record, we recording, we live, baby. Go ahead, talk
All
about
right,
it.
baby. All right. I know this is sports talk, man, but we got to talk about the show last night, man.
It was at Yankee Stadium, so
It
we can
was
sneak it in there.
exactly, now, man. So Yankee Stadium. I know they made an announcement at I think around 3 o'clock. They encouraged everybody to start showing up at 5. Said doors were gonna open at 6. Show starts at 8. Right. So typically at 8 is DJ comes on, he does his thing. Hove probably comes out around like 9 o'clock. At least that was the average for Friday and Saturday. Sunday night, I get there 6:30. I get inside 6:45. Get my water, I get everything. I get to my seat. I'm mingling, I'm chilling, having a good time, right? DJ comes on right on time at 8. All right, we moving. All right. Finishes his set at 8:45. 9 o'clock comes. No hold.
Wait, what time was
Nine
Hov
thirty
supposed to be out
comes.
there? What time was he supposed to be out there?
You're supposed to they said showtime starts at 8. They encourage people to start showing up at 5. Doors open at 6.
Okay.
Right. So 9 o'clock comes, no hold. 9:30, no hold. 10 o'clock, no hold.
Sheesh.
10:30, no hold. 11, no hold, man. I'm like, yeah, I could have seen House of the Dragon just now, man. Midnight, no hold,
Nah,
bro.
you lying, bro. You lying.
12:18. Put on one of the greatest shows I ever seen in my life, man. That
Oh,
was
here we go.
oh, man. He made us all wait, but it was worth the wait,
But
man.
time out, what was you doing during the wait? It was just DJ playing music, no like.
DJ's playing
Oh
music.
man, it was the worst thing ever. I'm gonna tell you because between 9 and 11, it was straight elevator music, man.
Why? I don't understand. You know
No
why? Because
DJ.
they refused to put any Drake on. That's probably what it was. Just put that Drizzy on. Yeah. Nah, but so
Nah,
the DJ didn't play. The DJ wasn't on from 9 to 11. He just let y'all like listen
nah.
to
So
the bullshit.
yeah, the DJ was on from 8 to 8:45, and that was his set. Know what I mean, and then I want to say around 11 o'clock, that's when they started playing some joints. But by that point, everybody was fed up. Like you can't play back that ass up and think everybody wanted all these ladies want to get jiggy. They tired now, bro. You had to sit in here for 4 or 5 hours waiting for Hove. Know what I mean?
Did you see
So
anybody leave? Did you see people like leaving?
I
Out of
don't. Nobody left. I didn't see anybody leave.
out of
Everybody stood. You would have never left, nigga. Come on,
I would have been out, nigga. I would have been.
They wouldn't let people back inside.
I would have
yeah.
left.
So I heard. So later on, like after the show, I found out that some people bum rushed in trying to get in and all that good stuff. Like they ran in, no ticket scans, no nothing. And then they pretty much did a standstill lockdown and didn't let nobody in for a couple hours.
Yeah.
I didn't even see footage of like ASAP Rocky and his kid waiting outside to get in. Know what I mean, like
Rocky couldn't get in. He didn't have a ticket. Bum
little
ass.
VIP entry, man. You see
Uh,
Rocky there, Fab there, Charlemagne, like Wale, whole lot of celebs, man. Even that side was closed off, man. But
so who
I
performed?
would say Yankee Stadium do a better job, man. Come on, y'all know better.
Yeah.
Y'all knew what y'all was getting into, man. Y'all gotta hire some. Y'all hiring security that look like Derek. I need to hire people that look like me and Kadeem, man. We hold that shit down, bro. Come on, y'all gotta do better.
Yo, time out. I'm 175, bro. I'm 178, bro.
I need somebody
Nigga, you
300
lost
go
2
right
pounds.
through you, nigga.
You lost 2 pounds since Saturday?
I didn't step on the scale today, but I told you I fluctuate from like 178 to 180 right now. That's my fluctuation weight right now.
But you started off saying you was 175.
Nah, I'm heavier than 125. I was just rounding. I was doing an even number. Even number.
175 is an odd number.
A flat number. A easily digestible number.
There we go.
How's that? That's better? All
Yeah.
right. Yo, but we got my boy Malcolm on today. Glad
Yo,
he
what's
was
good?
up. In honor of that, we're gonna kick it off with the UFC. But before we get into the pro stuff, I want to talk a little bit about your personal MMA journey that you're going on right now. You know,
Yo,
you had a few fights. I've already seen the The 1-2 is crazy. The 1-2 looking like
Boy, you don't want none of these.
the 1-2 looking like Ilya, the Taporio 1-2 or the Holloway 1-2. I seen it live. Matter of fact, damn, I should have had that footage ready to show everybody. I should have had that footage.
We'll get it ready for next time, man. Don't worry about it, brother.
Why don't you talk about your journey?
He don't fight. Because when I seen him in person on Saturday, I told him I was going to slap the shit out of him, and he didn't say nothing.
Get the fuck out of here.
Now, you better chill because you was acting up because Wayne was about to fix you on Saturday.
Yeah, but he didn't.
He was
everybody going to fix Kadeem, but they never fix Kadeem.
He was going to fix you, niggas.
Hold on, stop. Yo, can I ask you a question? Boom. You come up to an establishment, right? A night out, right?
You talking to Malcolm right now? I heard this already.
I'm not talking to you. When you come inside, any type of place you went, let's just the Jay-Z concert. If someone asks you for your ID, what do you typically do?
Give him my ID.
You give them the ID. Yeah. They never ask you. They don't ask you, let me see your ID and have you show. They take your ID, they scan it, right?
Yeah. That's
typically the process anywhere you go, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to make sure.
So what Kadeem is downplaying right now. Kadeem's downplaying.
Let me ask you, was you there?
You
was you there?
Already, and I know you.
Were you there? No, my point. I walk inside the spot. First of all, this nigga wanted to hang out in the worst environments ever. Every time, well, L House, you go there too, so I'm not gonna judge. So maybe it's a popping spot. There's no parking. I'm outside for 40 minutes because I say, you know what? Because I'm a flaky ass person. If I say I come and I'll change my mind in 5 minutes, I'm not leaving the house.
You ready to go?
So when I came outside, I was dedicated to come because I left the house.
Yeah.
I'm looking for parking. It's like 40 minutes. Not knowing that I'm carrying that weight of looking for parking on me when I walk in the spot. So I'm like, all right, boom. I find parking. I walk inside. I'm thinking in my head, I'm going to see my man, the other security guard, because I ain't seen him since the Knicks one because he was popping shit about the Spurs. I ain't seen him. I ain't seen him since. So I walk inside, see a brother, his head is down. Pay attention to that. He looks sad. I don't know that he's sad, but I'm just trying to walk inside. He said, can I see your ID, please? Me being me, I'm a dickhead. I walk up. Boom. Turn my head. Come away from to check my ID. Then yeah, whoop. I turn. It's like 5 seconds past. He looking at me. He's like, your ID's upside down. My nigga, why did you just take the ID? You asked for my ID. So when I looked at him, I ain't bet. Turn my ID over. Here. Walked inside. He's like, my brother, I don't try to make you. I don't have to have no conversation. Your job is to check IDs to make sure that it's a safe. Everybody's safe. I go there. I sit down. I try to order. This is the type of place this is. I try to order. What is an Arnold Palmer?
We're not talking about that.
I'm getting into it. I'm getting into it because we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna break it down. Stop. We're gonna break it down. What is an Arnold Palmer, Malcolm?
Ain't that iced tea?
Oh, that's what I thought it was too. So I have to fucking break down the ingredients down to the Krusty Krabby Patty to this server that they got. Don't even know what an Arnold Palmer is, but she's a server. This is the type of people they got working here. So then someone proceeds to get there, yo, boom, 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 to speak to you. I'm like, oh, this nigga kind of popular, you know, he's worked there. This nigga's the security guard gonna cry to Derek. Yo, what's up with your mans? I tell him some song story. When all I did was turn my head and show the nigga my ID. What did I do wrong? I ain't cuss him out. I ain't had no issue.
All right. Is that a rhetorical question or do you want to? Matter of fact, I'm gonna let.
No, I was being dead serious.
All right, Mal, what do you think? Because you know Wayne's personality. Wayne is cool people.
I ain't say nothing wrong.
It take a lot to get Wayne.
So tell me what he told you I did in that situation to cause this conversation, because I don't know why we still talking about it.
I'll say this. I think that you are downplaying.
So tell me what I did. Don't say downplay. Tell me what
I did. Bro. Shut up, bro.
We're not talking about nothing.
He just said talk about it, and then I say 3 words.
You talking about foolishness.
Mal, this is what I deal with all the time, Mal. Look,
no, you don't.
Look, for real, I think you're downplaying the magnitude of your body language. I think that plays a role, and you know,
my nigga, you's a security guard. You deal with drunks all day. What you talking about?
You could have been more respectful, Kadeem.
No, I couldn't have. I walked in the establishment. You just take my ID, check it. I don't want to talk to you. I'm not here for you.
Yeah.
Why you worry about me? Could have been some other shit going on top of it. Do your job. Check the ID. I ain't drunk. What's the problem? The problem is we got a nigga here who's in his films who's having a bad day. That's the real problem. Because I ain't do nothing to him. I ain't say nothing to him. I ain't do nothing to him. I gave him my ID. My ID was upside down. He got upset. That's what happened.
All right. So moral of the story is you're a dickhead. All right, let's move on. All right,
You
so
ain't the first person to share that opinion. It's okay.
all right, so let's get into it. All right, so Mal, I want to hear a little bit about what it takes because I guess you consider yourself an amateur fighter at this point, right?
Yeah, so I'm making my amateur debut August 9th.
And I'm gonna be there.
Pull up, brother.
That's a Sunday.
Pull
I'm
up.
gonna be there.
That's a Sunday, man. We do a church on Sundays. We doing that, man.
And I'm gonna be.
But
He gonna baptize him.
Yo, that's what I'm going for, man. I'm going to make some noise on my debut, bro. But I've been training for a little minute now. I've probably been training for with my coach right now. I've been with him for about, I want to say, 2 to 3 years. Shout out to my coach Dev. Been training at Combat Pit for about 2 to 3 years, I want to say. And first year I was in and out. I want to say I was there every other day, putting in some work. Because initially when I got there, I was always doing the boxing, strictly boxing, no kicking, no nothing. He convinced me to get some shin guards, get to training with the kickboxing. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get some shin guards, but I ain't really doing this kicking shit like that. Like I'm good on that. I mean, I'm not, I just want hands. Started pulling up more consistently. To the point where I was there like almost every day except for Sunday.
Yeah.
And it got to the point where I'm like, you know what? I think I'm ready for one. Let's get one going. I had my debut last May 17th, 2025. I'm always gonna remember that day, baby.
Especially since you knocked him out.
That was a Monday. That was a Monday.
Round one. What was that?
That was a Monday.
That was a Saturday.
Saturday.
I woke up at 10 a.m. I was about 6 pounds over. We put in some work. We got the weight down. We had to meet up. We had to get to 195. We got to 196. We got to the scale at 2 o'clock. I had to refuel. I want to say by like 4 or 5 o'clock, I was in that ring, boy. And the rest was history, man. Like it almost felt like a fever dream. Now, I mean, you know how you have a dream where you fighting, except this time I'm really laying the whooping on a nigga. Know what I mean? Like I'm putting the paws on him. But shit was a legendary day for me, man. Family was there, friends was there, a whole lot of people popped out.
Was
Great
Derek
support.
there?
Derek wasn't there, but
He don't really be supporting people's dreams. I just wanted to let them know.
Derek would have been there, man. Derek was on vacation, man.
Yeah,
he was handling some business, man. I understand that for sure, because he was one of the first people to hit me and ask me for the dates and everything. So
Derek, he do that because he's tactical, and he be like, I ain't gonna show. Like today, he told everybody, boom, 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 what time the nigga was late. He do that. He thorough, but he don't follow through. But
every time Malk invite me out, I always pull up.
Oh, so you the opposite of me, because I'm a flaky nigga. I can tell you that right now.
Pull up. That's my guy. Now that's fire though. You definitely gonna pull up to that fight.
I want to spar with you.
Right? August 9th, we fighting at 185.
I want to spar with you. Don't ignore me, because I'm dangerous.
Oh, you want to spar?
Yeah, I want to spar for real.
Kadeem,
as long as I got some shin guards and some headgear, I can get busy. But you might not make it to your fight if you spar with me. They used to call me sweet.
You might need a bulletproof vest, some elbow pads, bro. You might need a whole lot, man. Yeah, if you want to come and straight spar, you don't want to do a session.
No, I'm be honest with you. You're not different. I'm different. There's a difference. We gonna find out.
All right, Kadeem, Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Show up whenever you want to, man.
Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to what time?
7 to 8.
So next time you show up on this podcast looking like Martin from the Tommy Hearns episode, don't say nothing.
Let's do it, baby. Let's do it, man. Get your mouth guard ready. Let's do it, man.
Yo, so what do you think about any of the fights stood out to you, Malk?
All right, so past weekend we had UFC 329, man.
Yeah.
The first fight I want to point out Gable Stevenson. Y'all heard of him?
Gable fought?
Yeah.
Gable Stevenson had his UFC
buddy
debut,
been vicious since his he went to Wisconsin and wrestled or Wyoming.
Minnesota. Yeah. So he had his debut. And I've seen clips of him of his other MMA fights
with John Jones or before. Because John Jones been training him.
John Jones, he trains with John Jones, yeah. So I just want to say off rip for the fact that this dude one of the most dominant NCAA wrestlers to move on to, I guess, trying to have a WWE career that never really kicked off.
To the Buffalo Bills.
To the Buffalo Bills that never really kicked
Preseason.
off.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But
He's one of the
it
best
looks like
athletes I've done seen, especially at that weight.
yeah.
yeah.
He's a great
But
athlete.
I would say that he moves pretty quick to as a fucking heavyweight, man. It's gonna be pretty scary for a lot of dudes in heavyweight right now because there's not a lot of skill there, especially after Jones left. But his fight this past weekend, this dude, he didn't get tired. He was straight up swinging crazy, landing crazy shots, got a first round KO as expected. But I'm waiting to see what happens in the future when he has to fight people high up in the rankings and use some of
I
that
ain't gonna
wrestling.
hold you.
Yeah.
I think Dominic Reyes washes him.
Dominic Reyes?
Yeah, I think he washes him.
Not
Dominic
this-
Reyes is stupid athletic too.
Nah, not now, man. Dominic Reyes is kind of washed at this point, brother.
He's still young. Dominic Reyes got to easily. He's probably with 33.
Yeah, but he's been on some skids, bro. He's been on some real bad skids, especially like so after honestly speaking, I thought he beat John Jones or could have at least been a draw. But ever since that fight, he went on a little skid, getting knocked out every single fight. Had like a 2 or 3 win streak after losing 3 or 4 times in a row, and now he's back on that losing streak. So and getting chin too. So I think he go up against Gable Stevenson.
Nah, he won his last fight.
He won his last fight.
Dominic Reyes' last 5 fights, he's only lost 1 match. He's 4-5. He's 4-1.
He lost to Carlos Ulberg, and then his fight with if I'm not mistaken,
He ain't lost since
Walker.
2024. He only had 1 loss.
Johnny Walker was his last fight.
Yep.
That was a terrible fight. There was no look at the significant strike count on that.
I care about wins and
Nobody was
losses, brother. If you want to talk about it,
It was low. There was no striking in that match. They were dancing the whole time.
He lost 4 in a row after John Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he recovered since
That was
then.
probably the mental thing. He was probably like, "Damn, like I should have won that fight," you know, like, and then kind of just
To keep
but he
it
was
a
getting
buck,
killed
he
by
probably
dogs.
he wasn't even ready for John Jones, to be honest with you. They just shot him up there.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly he was though.
Nah, they just be giving people fights sometimes. If you got a big name, big draw.
Well, I'm saying you said he wasn't ready for John Jones, but I'm saying he could have won that fight.
John Jones didn't even train for Reyes.
Which also means
John
Reyes
Jones
is
is
for John
different, man.
Jones.
I'm being honest, man. John
What?
Jones
You said
is
Derek?
different.
What you say, Mel?
John Jones is different, man.
Yeah.
He's just different.
Only thing John Jones don't really have is that knockout power, but it really don't matter because he's throwing them elbows. Them elbows.
He throws shit that hurt.
Yeah, he throws shit that hurt.
John Jones is nice because of his reach and his IQ, dog. He don't really do nothing special.
It's the IQ. It's the IQ. It's like the strikes that he throws when he throws them are always so tactical. You know what I mean? Like
the nigga just got he the handyman for real. He got a tool for everything. He got something for everything.
Everything. Like
and like he make adjustments like mid fight. And he make real adjustments mid fight.
And it's hard, like when you watch him fight, it's hard to like tee off on him because he has such good like boxing defense. Like somebody, you know, tries to, you know.
I don't know if he got good boxing defense. I think he just got good distance. That nigga be
No, but that's what I'm saying. He could create that distance. He could stifle that attack mid attack.
That's not defense though. That's just God genetic.
That's defense.
I don't know if y'all noticed them oblique kicks he be throwing too, man. Like straight down the knee.
Yeah, but people say that's a little dirty.
Nah,
dirty, but it's legal.
Dirty.
That spinning back kick that he got is legal. Is illegal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, spinning back kick is crazy. He, you know, who's the actor, the martial artist?
Michael J. White.
Michael J. White.
White. Yeah. I heard that he's the one who kind of John Jones trains with him, and he gave John Jones a bunch of pointers on that spinning back kick.
Mm-hmm.
So, Malk, if you get into a street fight outside the ale house, you throwing that leg kick first? What are you doing? What's going on?
Getting shot.
I'm gonna lie, I'm gonna throw him off with the leg kick. I'll tell you my game right now. First, I'm gonna hit him off with the jab, right, just to wake him up a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pop a leg kick real quick just to throw him off. He's gonna be like, "Oh, this nigga throw kicks," right? Then I'm gonna fake a leg kick, right hook, done.
Done.
Simple as that. 3 moves, man. We good. We good. To the naked, untrained eye, like Kadeem, you going down, bro. You going down for sure, nigga.
Facts.
You going down.
Now
All
that Gable did his thing there. Gable did his thing. When I saw the replay, it looked like
August
so crazy
15th. You're
because
gonna be
he hit him.
disappointed when you don't make your fight.
He hit him, and then dude was out cold, and he shot so fast for the takedown. It was crazy. It was impressive. All right, so that was the first fight. What's another one that stood out to you?
I want to move on to that co-main event, man. That only lasted about 50 seconds. Paddy Pimblett, man.
6. Oh, okay.
Paddy Pimblett, he did his thing. But I question more Benoit Saint Denis. I question more of his IQ rather than Paddy's skill. Only because Benoit, if he really did his homework, Paddy's a fighter. He's more of a grappler, right? He'll strike with you, but Paddy fights with his hands low. His last fight was back in January against Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje, we all know he's the champion right now. He put the fucking beats on Paddy because Paddy don't pick his hands up. You would think that Benoit would go with that same logic, right? This dude don't keep his hands up. Let's go strike with him. You can't strike with me. Nah, he shoots for a takedown. He gets caught in the front ninja choke, puts to sleep. My man woke up like he just had Thanksgiving dinner, laid down, and took a little itis snap, bro. Like it was bad, bro. So my whole thing is
he pretty much gift wrapped his neck to Paddy. Like, here you go.
And you were there. You said it
Dry,
yourself.
No sweat.
No sweat. You're gonna get stuck in that. Pause. You know what I mean, so it's bound to happen, and you would think that somebody that high in the rank with that much experience would know better, but you know, I've seen a couple fights this year where IQ just went the fuck out the window, and that was definitely one of them right there. I gotta say that.
Yeah, that was tough, and really disappointing for the fans. Also, you know what I mean? Like, that's not what I came for. Like, I'm not trying to see a round one submission that's not even like you don't have to even work for. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to see your skills be tested.
Yeah, you know.
So two of the best in this division. Let's see what y'all got, and for something to happen that quick, it was just all right.
What y'all not identifying is that no one wants to say it. UFC is dead, though. I'll be honest
UFC is dead.
UFC is dead. They don't got no more superstars. Certain people shouldn't be. Paddy Pimblett, like the shit you see in the people he's fighting against. I don't know what's going on. You seen the same thing. We transitioned to the Conor fight. Conor shouldn't have been out there.
Speaking of which, I'll say this, man. Conor.
They need
anybody
Conor
to think that Conor had any chance of winning that fight is just a super casual, and they just. Conor's name was brought on just to put asses in seats.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. The UFC is dead. They struggling.
You know, I think you got a point there only because, like, so I'm just thinking back at the Ronda Rousey fight that happened earlier this year,
and even go back to why John Jones ain't really want to fight no more. They ain't saying nobody to fight. Ain't no point.
Yeah. I mean, I think
especially since Pereira just lost. So what's the point for John Jones?
Oh yeah, that's right. I mean, I know Pereira right now. He's challenging that loss right now because he took a couple shots to the back of the head. He took a couple elbows to the back of the head. He had some markers too. Obviously that's illegal, so he's trying to justify that as dirty tactics. So we'll see where that goes. But just to fast forward and come back to this Conor fight. Me personally, as a fan of this sport, I had no confidence in Conor being able to do anything to Max, regardless of the outcome that happened. Max is super active. I don't care if he lost to Ilia Topuria. I don't care if he lost to Charles Oliveira. This is a Conor McGregor that over the last 5 years, he's been he got rape charges, cocaine use, steroid use.
Alcohol.
I mean, like,
which really got nothing to do with him fighting, but I get it.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, you're not.
Mental health.
We're taking that.
It all plays a role.
Yeah,
John
we're
Jones got
taking
mental
all
health
this
issues too.
shit.
That don't really got nothing to do with him fighting.
Everybody's
Right,
different.
but we're taking
No.
all this shit on top of the fact that, and if you want to compare to John Jones is beating everybody. Conor
But
hasn't won a fight
you
since
talking about
2016.
you talking about outside the octagon stuff. I don't think that has any merit in his ability to fight.
I'm just saying he's doing that while over the past 5 years, Max Holloway has been at the top of the fucking of the food chain, fighting everybody, fighting only the best coming out of UFC.
Okay.
That's it. Super active. So for him to think that, or for anyone to think that Conor could just step in and fight Max
You don't think
and think
would have been
that he can
competitive?
actually get a win, it won't be competitive at all, man.
You didn't think so?
It won't be. Nah. From everything that I've seen in Conor's career, one, I already know he doesn't have a gas tank, so it was never gonna
That was gonna be the question. I told me and Derek talked about that. I was like,
yeah,
he
yeah.
was supposed he would have gassed out, especially with the weight gain he
Mm-hmm.
put on, everything going on. That's more plausible
170.
than that. But
Mm-hmm.
I'll say this. I think that, and you could cut me off if I'm wrong or you disagree, because I'm more of a casual watcher outside
Yeah,
of Habib. Like, I really watched what Habib did. I really
yeah.
watched GSP.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I already got no merit in USC. So I'm more of a boxing guy. But Conor came on the UFC scene when he was like hungry. He had something to prove. Like, Conor's story.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing I was talking about, Derek, to why he acts the way he acts, because when he was down, and because he was this same person his whole life. You know anything, like, he's been this person. He was getting fights and ball. No one ever, like, he's a dick, period. But he believed in himself, and his wife supported him through everything. So
Mm-hmm.
when he came up and he was on fire, he was catching people off guard. His pizzazz, his showmanship. That's why he was able to ascend as such a big draw, because he understood what entertainment was. Right, he was a good fighter, not great, good fighter
Mm-hmm.
who capitalized on specific situations. He had great power in his left hand, and
Mm-hmm.
he raised to the top. But his early fights, so he beat a couple of people. Like, the Aldo fight was what really set him apart, because no one expected him to beat Jose
Yeah,
Aldo, right?
17 seconds.
So when
17
that
seconds.
happened, everything happened, but it caught him off guard, because if you really look at the Habib fight, like, he did everything he wanted to do with that guy. That was like, there was a class separation by itself, but Conor
Mm-hmm.
has the name behind it, so you have all these casuals marking it up. I respect
Mm-hmm.
Conor for just even wanting to participate in mixed martial arts at this point in his life anyway, right? Because a
Yeah.
lot of people wouldn't do it. So, and you could tell he was disappointed by the outcome. And that's not the first time he did some dumb shit out the gate. Like, he's been doing that shit for a
That was
while now.
stupid as
So,
hell,
I
bro.
don't understand what he got
Listen,
going on, but
the
I think it'll be
conspiracy
more
He
theory
does.
can
competitive.
happen.
But
To his
Go
defense,
ahead.
though, he does do that though. Like, he will
that's what
come
I'm
out,
saying. Like,
throw a kick, he'll throw a spinning back kick,
but
right
I can give
out
you
the
an
gate.
example,
Like, he
right?
does that.
When, like, I was never nice at hooping anyway, but I wouldn't dare just try to sprint or nothing like that. Like, you gonna get hurt, dog. Like, you right now, there, you afraid to do anything stupid, you mess your shoulder
37.
up. So,
37.
so the fact he did that, and you didn't expect your shit to pop and tweak, and you just mentioned he doing all the extracurriculars, that shit don't surprise me. And he came out the walk down with orthopedic shoes on, dog. Like, he had on cushiony shoes. Like, he knew he was old, dog. He wasn't coming out with
He
11
had on the
peppers.
hookahs, the hookahs.
Nah, he had. I think it was like the shocks or something. But he was protecting his feet for sure. He kind of he probably pre-diabetic and all that. But he going through it,
Damn.
dog.
You know,
But I think
damn.
I think
I mean,
Dana is
it
struggling.
sucks.
I think Dana is struggling. He shouldn't have put him out there. Like, you should have protected Connor, right? You should have had some
So,
tune-up fights.
you know what it is. So I hear off rip that they actually took a loss on the White House card.
Should have put John
'Cause
Jones in.
they well they had to fund a lot of that shit. Know what I mean, and there was no real gate, so to speak. Right. This is a card that they put on, and just it was invite only. No fans, and wherever the fans was at, they were there for free.
I think
So
I think I think
maybe they
that
So they,
they
they
odds
needed
with
they
this
needed
gate.
to make this bread with Connor on the back end after
They
taking.
needed this. They needed this because Dana White said this was the biggest ticket that they've ever had.
Which makes
That's
sense.
what he said,
which
right?
was the
But
biggest ticket.
the UFC 329 this past weekend, he said this was the biggest gate that he's ever had.
So do you think? We'll end it off this, Malk? Do you think Dana gives Connor another shot if he wants to get in the ring again?
I think you have to prove it.
Let me
He have to be the competitor.
hold on. Let me give this context. So, considering that this recent, incident that just happened, the build up, because the build up in anticipation for a Conor fight is going to be massive, as proven by what you just said just now in terms of this was the biggest ticket in UFC history. So the reputation, a lot of people are upset at the UFC right now. Like, I was upset. I was tight. Me and Kadeem was mad leaving the bar last night. Obviously, that's kind of out of Dana White's hands. He can't predict that's going to happen. But at the end of the day, he needs to take responsibility for it because he's the CEO. He runs it, right? So, like, do you really take a shot on Conor again, knowing what happened, knowing the reputation hit that just happened from that previous incident? What do you think?
Yeah, Kadeem, I'm gonna let you go first, and then I'll answer.
Nah, I just want to say, don't speak for me. I wasn't mad. I was just mad that the Arnold Palmer didn't come in time. Just go ahead. I just won't speak for me. Go ahead.
All right. All right. So, I don't know. My whole thing is, if I'm Dana White, my thing is, I've seen this movie before.
There we go.
Conor's last fight, prior to this one, he fought Dustin Poirier, and his foot came out of place, and that was back in 21.
But he was fighting well that fight.
That was 2021, right?
Yeah, that was back in 2021. Foot went out of place.
Then he fought Poirier again.
Yeah. And this time around, a possibility of an ACL tear. So he's gonna have to get that repaired. Who knows how long that's gonna take, because he sat on the sidelines for so long.
Yeah.
And he does have one fight left in his contract.
Yeah.
UFC tends to own these fighters when they don't necessarily complete their contracts. Prime example, I believe John Jones still has a couple fights left in his contract, so he can't compete anywhere until he fulfills that, as far as MMA, you know. So in this case, you still got one fight left on Conor's contract. Eventually, I would say they're gonna try to cash in on that. You know what I mean?
I don't even see. Who do you think? I mean, obviously there's gonna be people who can come up, but do you think they do another rematch of this? Do you think
whoever's gonna be any? It could be anybody, honestly, because everybody wants to fight him. Everybody wants to fight him. Huh?
Everybody wants that payday.
Yeah, it's a payday. It's a payday, bro. Like, who's gonna say no to fighting Conor McGregor? Michael Chandler's been begging for it for the last 4 years.
I like Michael Chandler, dog. His fucked up ass nose. I fuck with Chandler. I rock with him. He be training hard, bro.
You know what's crazy though, man? He's only had 2 UFC wins his whole UFC career, bro.
But he understands entertainment and social media. I'm trying to tell you, like,
he puts on good fights. He puts on
great fights. But as of late, his fights have not been competitive at all. It's been very one-sided.
Didn't he fight at the White House card?
Him up.
He got done dirty on the White House card, bro. Yeah. By Roofy, and the fight before that, Paddy Pimblett beat the shit out of him.
Yeah,
he beat the shit out of him, bro. So my thing is, Chandler, they gotta. I fuck with Chandler, but they gotta bring his competition. They got to bring the skill level down so he could get like a bounce back. He needs a bounce back fight.
He got 3 total. He got 3 total wins in his last 10.
In UFC?
Yeah, his last 10.
In his last 10, but only 2 wins out of UFC. He's been in the UFC for a good amount of time now.
Yeah,
I mean, I think he beat Dan Hooker on his debut, and he beat Tony Ferguson. But everybody was beating Tony Ferguson. I mean, so if you ask me,
Dan Hooker was his debut.
Dan Hooker was his debut in UFC.
Oh yeah, he only got 2.
Yeah, I mean, so he's got to step it up. He's really got to step it up, and respect to his resume. But like, that shows you, because I think he was a Bellator guy, and that shows you where the skill level is between the 2 organizations. I mean, because once he got into UFC, they handed him a lot of big dogs, but they all killing him.
Let me ask you this one more question before we move on, Mal. What's going on with women's UFC right now? Because I'm looking at the early prelims, the prelim, and the main card. There's only one woman. There's only
I'm
one
not
woman
gonna
fight.
hold. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
What's
it's
going on?
super inactive, bro. I ain't gonna lie. There's a
That's what
lot
I
of
was gonna say.
I really don't understand. I don't know if it's the fan base and the demand, but like
Nah, dog. They
women's MMA, we're barely getting it, bro. And I've noticed that a lot lately, bro. We only had what?
it's
It was Wayne Kong versus Tracy Cortez. The fight was decent, but some of these women out here could bang, bro. Some of these women in the
they
UFC bang, and they need to be put on these cards, man.
they could scrap for real, but the problem
Mm-hmm.
goes again is like the fights is only one part of the equation. There's
Mm-hmm.
definitely skilled fighters, and they do have it. The top talent is in the UFC.
Mm-hmm.
However, look at it with let's keep it a stack. Like Silva was killing niggas for years, right? And George St. Pierre was killing niggas. It wasn't until Conor McGregor really came about. Because remember, John Jones started what 2009, 2010, and they weren't really talking about him. He was a flash, like because of his brothers and what he was doing in college. Conor came on and took the name. And right now, the same thing was happening with Ronda Rousey. And then you had Amanda Nunes. She was cool, but she didn't give a fuck about all the other bullshit once she got married and wanted to have children. If you don't got star power, it's not gonna happen. And UFC's women's will continue to take a backside because it's the polar opposite to why when Floyd transitioned, he passed the torch to Conor and then it flipped on the men's side. You see what I'm saying? And the boxing
Mm-hmm.
kind of took a back seat. Women's boxing between Alicia Baumgartner, Clarissa the Shields,
Yeah.
all them people, they're just entertaining in general. And as much as y'all want to say Clarissa the Shields dominates the media, she even brought back Layla Ali, got Layla Ali out her body.
Ain't she arguing with Cameron right now?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So like, it's entertainment. Like they had to figure out how to get
Cameron,
the seats, and which is why I say Dana White, as much as he did to ascend the UFC, he killing it because his ego getting to play of everything. Again, getting away of business.
Yeah.
He's super
yeah,
stern because of how he got there. Like, because he did a lot, like run away from Boston, escaping, going with the Fatita brothers and all that other. He did a lot, but he ain't doing it a good service right now. And what he has done is he's protect the integrity of like the fight because they do have the best fighters. But sometimes, man, you gotta let niggas go and let the entertainment side. That's why boxing, even though they be on the bullshit, they know how to create the controversy and figure out by any means it's a dirty sport. UFC is a little bit cleaner because despite what they say, I do think he protects his fighters. But as far as the entertainment value in America, it don't hit as much as they do internationally, probably, right? And that's why they have all those other fighting leagues like that are still going crazy in China and Korea and all these other places because they fighting that's a
Yo,
way of life around there.
speaking of, you seen Shorty with the sidekicks?
oh, Chun Li, the real life Chun Li.
Real life Chun Li?
Nah, I ain't
Yo,
see her.
bro.
Yo, dude, kicks is elite, bro. Oh,
Kicks
yo,
are elite, bro.
elite, bro. She'll jab you with a kick, easy, easy.
All right, let's move on. I want to move on to something real quick. I don't want to spend a lot of time on this, but I think it's worth talking about the whole Caitlin Clark situation right now. So 11 Republican lawmakers, they sent a letter to the WNBA commissioner demanding greater accountability following several physical on-court incidents, including a recent flagrant foul by Alyssa Thomas. The lawmakers argued that the aggressive physical play against Clark has crossed the line from routine basketball into unacceptable targeting. Lawmakers suggested that if the league and its officials do not take definitive action to protect the to protect Caitlin, it could trigger interventions by the Department of Justice, the Department of Labor, or the Equal Opportunity Commission. So
What are we doing?
what we do?
What are we doing?
Like, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. I fake
Hold
agree.
on, because
I
hold on,
agree. I agree though, but I agree.
nah, bro, because
I can tell you why I
America.
agree.
Go
No,
ahead.
I can tell you why I agree.
Go ahead.
Because hear me out. Think about dating back to the Negro Leagues, right? Dating back to the ABA before the NBA started, back to the NFL times. Niggas targeted black players the whole time, and they did change laws because of that. Since then, niggas wouldn't dare target black because black players been doing the targeting in NFL. Like there's certain positions like headhunters all day. In the NBA, you can't really target the black players, but it's reversed. Like Caden Clark is the superstar, And if it was a black player they were doing it to, and there's a bunch of white people, because you gotta understand they're the minority in the league, most leagues. And we're targeting them, is gonna be a problem. And vice versa. If we was the minority and it's targeting us, it'll be a problem. Caitlin Clark is a shooter, predominantly. She shouldn't be getting banged up the way she be getting banged up. Bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. She's not out there banging in the paint, and they are targeting Caitlin Clark. So I'm only saying it for that perspective. If we had a superstar, which Caitlin Clark is a superstar, whether they want to like it or not. Now we got beef, Alani, and I'm talking about it.
What's up,
Yeah,
Lonnie?
I think that is warranted. I think she's being targeted.
Well, let me ask
now,
you this. All right, hold on. Good point, but let me cut you off really quick. So, targeted because she's white,
100%.
or targeted because
she's
out of natural competitive spirit?
No. She's being targeted because of Clayton Clark, whether you want to like it or not, she has every attribute of a quote unquote nigga. And what I mean by nigga is, think about Zebo, think about the Fab Five. She popping shit and busting your ass. And not caring about it. And she's gonna continue antagonizing you, getting in your head, popping shit, and she's gonna act like she innocent.
So then why is that not the reason why she's being targeted? Why are people making
because
it
she's
seem
still
like
a white woman? They still trying to hurt her. She's because she's a white woman.
Who's trying to hurt her though?
Every
That's what I'm
fucking
trying to say.
why would you?
Huh? Hurt her, right?
Crazy, bro.
I just think that it's kind of crazy that government officials right now are trying to step in. Of course, you know, America, they starve for the great white hope, right? They yearn for it.
No, because there was the other. If this was Asia Wilson, they do the same. They'd probably go even worse for Asia Wilson.
They wouldn't do this. Lawmakers not stepped in.
Not
if this was an all white league and they was targeting Asia Wilson, 100%.
Bro,
every black legislator would have for their head. They're going to strike. They start a whole new league. It'll be all that type of shit.
The WNBA is probably the most league, bro.
But optically, a casual like me is gonna think it's not. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The niggas who made that law probably don't know what the fuck going on. They just know this Caitlin Clark from Indiana that played at what she played at Iowa is being targeted, and she been being bullied since she been in the league. I'm not gonna hold you. And do she deserve it? Absolutely, because Caitlin Clark be on the bullshit. It don't mean she's not being targeted.
I don't think she's being targeted. I don't think it warrants governmental intervention. Malcolm, what do you think?
I think it can get worse. I think you gotta stop it now. It get worse. 100%.
I mean, it might be a little extreme. She is the star of the league though right now, right?
That's my point.
She's not the best player in the league.
The best player is Asia, but it's okay. But she sell tickets. That goes back to the business.
I'm not gonna get it twisted. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I feel like as much as players might be like jealous of the attention that Caitlin is getting, at the same time they do recognize, well, the attention the league is getting happened when she came into the league, right? Yeah. Like
I think it's a mixture of both, because
we're all getting paid more.
Angel Reese helped a lot too, because she's very controversial too.
We keeping it funky, bro. Like, Angel Reese helped a lot, but Shorty pulling up from Steph Curry range, bro, at Iowa, coming into the league, the craze that was around.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. I disagree,
bro. She was
like not seeing the pictures. I disagree. She was cooking, and Caitlin Clark might have had a good 3 months in the league had she had done that. But people forget the 2 years her and Angel Reese were batting in the playoffs built that controversy. The country's divided, dog.
Bro,
if Angel Reese is not in that play, Caitlin Clark does not have the same name. She's just I'm
not saying that she did not contribute. I'm not saying she didn't contribute.
I think Angel Reese is a big part of Caitlin Clark's legacy.
She's definitely a contributing factor.
Huge factor.
The bigger part of Caitlin Clark's legacy is her pulling up from half court, bro, in Iowa on a regular basis, bro. The whole feud that she had, bro, she was pulling up, bro, from 40, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but it wasn't half court. It wasn't half court.
But you know what I mean. Now you're nitpicking.
Yes, because you're nitpicking. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
What I'm saying is, I definitely think Angel Reese played a role, for sure. I definitely think she played a role in all this. The attention, the media starting to pay attention, to talk about them, all the conversations surrounding them. Of course she did. Of course she did. Like, that's undeniable.
The fact that we talking about this conversation proves my fucking point.
What's your
This shit
point?
it's all marketing, my nigga. Fuck all the basketball when it comes to it. Caitlin Clark, this shit right here is going to help the WNBA, whether you like it or not. That they need the controversy.
They
Point.
do.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because if Angel Reese wasn't involved and Caitlin Clark just playing, there's no reason to hate on Caitlin Clark. The bitch just, they gonna, oh, this white bitch cold. Just like, let's like Paige Buchers, right? All this other shit. You don't think it's a narrative that they got Paige and all that other shit with hello LGBTQ relationship on this shit? And I love gay women. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's all a narrative, it's propaganda. You want to build your fan base. You want to divide. Caitlin Clark has the red area of America on her side. Paige Buchers with her LGBT situation, and then what's her name? What's girl from USC? Super nice that just about to come off the injury.
Amanda Nunez.
Nah, you wildin'.
Oh, you said USC. My bad.
USC.
Yeah,
She just came with the she dating Jaden Daniels, and that shouldn't be the reason we remember her name.
Oh, you're talking about what's her name?
We should know her name, right?
What's her name? With oh shit, what's her name?
But she probably to me, besides Juju. Besides Maya Moore, is probably the coldest I've seen. She got a complete bag.
Nah, Olivia Miles is different, bro. You ain't good, bro. Olivia Miles, bro, is probably the best guard in the W right now, bro. Do you know who Olivia Miles is?
I've seen her highlights, man.
She's Juju.
Bro, that's shorty with the afro, with the glasses.
Yeah, with the glasses.
Yeah, she's a dog, man.
She's cold, bro. She's cold. She's the best passer already in the WNBA.
She's in there just balling.
She's cold, bro. She's cold. I mean, you know, Juju's probably a better overall like scorer, I would say. Not player, because she's not a better facilitator at all.
You haven't seen that yet?
Bro, we saw her at USC, bro. We saw her at USC. She was getting buckets, bro. Olivia Miles.
What did Olivia Miles went to? What she go to college?
She went to Notre Dame and then she finished off at TCU.
So, you think
remember that year with Olivia Miles and Hannah Hidalgo, bro?
Listen to me. You telling me that Olivia Miles had a better college career and she performed better in college than Juju for a couple years?
What I'm saying is Olivia Miles.
What I'm saying is you talking about Olivia Miles in the WNBA. You haven't seen Juju transition to the WNBA yet. So don't tell me, because Juju, from what I'm saying, she's
what are you saying then?
I'm saying that to me, Juju's the best player I've seen in college since Maya Moore. Right, I'm not talking about nobody in the WNBA because Juju's not there yet. And you don't know how she's gonna transition. You don't know what team she's gonna get drafted to. You don't know what role she's gonna play.
How many years has Juju played? She played her freshman and sophomore year?
Yeah, I think, and then she tore her knee up.
So she missed her junior year or she missed her sophomore year?
I'm pretty sure she missed her. I think it might have been her sophomore year. I think it was her sophomore.
So she played 1 year and then she's the best college player you ever seen.
Bro, I watch her train, though. She moved like a nigga, a man. She really moved like a man. She's that quick.
No, I mean she's definitely nice. Don't get me wrong, bro.
Put it like this. We can make the bet public right now. Put a bet on it.
A bet on what?
That Juju Smith-Schuster by far ends up being way greater than Olivia Miles.
No, not happening.
So I said, put a bet on it. I want to argue
bet on it. First of all, what's the max? How can you quantify that? The metric.
We could put together the numbers and we can figure out.
All right, we'll come back. We'll talk about it.
Well, you know what? We're gonna have a bet going for it.
All right, whatever. Let's move on. All right. So this is what I want to ask you guys real quick. Okay. In honor of, since Malcolm is here, New York Knicks, gotta circle back to the Knicks. My man's was standing on the bar. You know,
can I say something real quick? Can I say something? And you just do this for me? Anything that he says about the Knicks, don't even respond to it, because he wasn't really with us. I don't want to hear nothing. No, you don't talk.
He knows. He knows.
Yeah, but Malcolm, you shouldn't speak to him ever. Anything once he mentions the Knicks, just dismiss your hearing, because
Malcolm knows where I stand.
So this is what I'm gonna do. Just don't even talk about it, because he already know.
Here's the question.
He trying to soak up some of the shit.
If there's a tiny possibility, if LeBron comes to the Knicks, Derek.
Nah, because that's what the guy
will be orange and blue.
No,
orange and blue, baby. Orange and blue, baby.
And you gonna accept that?
Orange and blue, baby.
And you gonna accept that?
It's not for him to accept. It's not for nobody to accept.
You the reason why I hate American niggas. Like, y'all niggas be on some stupid shit.
He gonna travel wherever Braun go, bro.
Thank you. All right, so look, this is what I want to do. I got 5 players, right? I want to ask you, if you had to build a team around Jalen Brunson or this other player, who would you pick? Okay, remember you're building a team around them, so obviously
You
you can
asking him or
optimize.
me?
Huh?
You asking him or me?
Both of you guys.
Okay.
Both of you guys. All right. First guy up.
Brunson.
Brunson.
Brunson, both of you guys?
I respect.
You said build a team around?
Build a team around. So you can optimize both of their strong, their traits.
I'm going with Halliburton.
Going Halliburton. Malcolm?
I'm going Halliburton
biased,
before.
I'm being biased, bro. I'm going with Brunson, but I understand the dog that Tyrese.
Nah,
Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton, low bullshit, is a fucking perfect point guard. I'm not gonna hold you. Like Tyrese Halliburton plays the point guard position very well.
Mm-hmm.
Because you remember we're building a team, so you can always.
That's why I said that. Yeah, Tyrese Halliburton, because he could do both. But he's LaMelo. He's LaMelo Ball without the dumb shit. That's really what he is.
I respected his shit prior to the reigniting of the beef between the Knicks and the Pacers.
Yeah, but you gotta get the emotions out of it, bro.
Nah, brother.
I'm gonna tell you why you're gonna lose.
Hold on, man. When I watched that game one against
it was Nembhard who was busting our ass. And be honest with you,
it was, but it was that three.
Shot. Yeah,
he was shooting. But they was leaving him wide open though.
No,
they was leaving Halliburton wide the fuck open. He was cooking niggas, but
Nembhard was wilding.
He was the reason.
He's a pretty underrated player. He's actually really good, and he's very good defensively also. All right, so what's the consensus? Wait, so Kadeem, you're going Hallie.
You said build a team around.
Build a team. So Kadeem, you're going Halliburton.
But that says who's better. Brunson's the better player, but I'm building a team around Halliburton.
I'm going Brunson.
You're going Brunson. All right. Next guy on the list.
Brunson.
That was kind of easy for you guys. No question.
Yeah, that was easy. Yeah.
No thought, no nothing.
Because Brunson's a better bucket than D-Book. I don't care what nobody say. I argue that right now.
Yeah.
He's a better bucket.
Yeah, they both kind of provide the same thing. They both kind of provide the same thing.
Yeah.
And I mean, but it's a Booker's credit. He has been playing out of position for like the last 3 years.
I don't care. Brunson's undersized. I don't want to hear that shit.
Booker's been playing out of position the last.
Brunson's out of position, period. Everybody go against is way bigger than the nigga. Well, I don't want to hear that shit. Get out of here. Next.
I'm talking about Booker has been having to play the point guard when he's not a point guard. He's a shooting guard, right? So he
My nigga, there's no true point guard position anymore, but you gotta be able to do both. Let's be honest with you. There's not no raw point guards in the league anymore.
Well, you said Tyrese Halliburton.
He's
This is what you're gonna say, Malcolm. This is what you're gonna
He's
say.
really the exception, though.
He's not.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, he's rare. We talking about one person. Yeah. You got to be able to score and pass. Like that shit. That Chris Paul, John Stockton shit is dead. Fuck, we talking about? You are not a point guard. No, nigga, get a bucket, make a play, run a play through the nigga. Get out of here. Stop. That nigga 6'6". I want to hear that shit.
I ain't gonna lie. Point guards these days, they dropping 30, 40.
Yeah, like.
So I mean, he's still not like a point guard. At the end of the day, he's not a.
So let me ask you a question. Name me 5 true point guards in the league. Since we want to be semantical, go ahead, please.
Okay.
True point guards. Go ahead. I'll wait.
Tyrese. I'll say Tyrese.
No.
Say LaMelo.
LaMelo's one.
What do you mean? How is Tyrese not a true point guard? What are you talking about?
Tyrese Maxey be going for the bucket, but go ahead. I give you that. Go ahead.
Maxey. Tyrese Halliburton.
Oh, I thought you said Tyrese. Say the last name. I thought we already established how Halliburton was one. So you said Tyrese. I thought you talking about Maxey.
Okay, Halliburton. LaMelo Ball.
2 names that I said from jump, but go ahead.
I would say K Cunningham.
Now he gonna name a 6'11" nigga.
K is not 6'11", first of all. So K's not a point guard.
How old is K? How tall is K Cunningham? He's at least 6'10".
Bro, no the fuck he's not, bro.
Oh my god.
Go look it up. Fact check yourself right now.
I'm doing it right now.
6'6".
Stupid. All right.
K Cunningham is 6'8". I lied. He's 6'6". Go ahead.
Yeah, bro.
I had to double check. I was like, hold on, now. I'm right there.
He's annoying.
Check this shit. Yeah, hold
on. Let's think. Who else? Darius Garland.
No, that's another bucket. Kate Cunningham is a true point though, but go ahead. That's good. No,
Darius Garland is a true point guard. Just
I'm not giving you that.
because you're a bucket,
No,
don't mean you're not a true point guard.
No, that nigga don't be. He's not a pass first nigga. Go ahead. Kate Cunningham is 3. Go ahead. Name 2 more. My fucking point. That's my point. That's my point.
No,
the point guard position, that shit don't exist like the way it used to. It's shifted. It's changed.
Just because it doesn't exist, what I'm trying to say is, at the end of the day, it's like Anthony Edwards. It's the same situation. Anthony Edwards is not the guy who's going to be bringing the ball up court, initiating the offense, making the players around him better. That's not his role. That's not what he does.
How you gonna give Devin Booker the exception for that because he can't play the position? Ant-Man has shown the ability to play the point guard position. He's shown the ability to make the adjustment. Book has not. Jalen Brunson is by far the better player.
Well, first of all, Devin Booker has averaged like 7 assists these last.
I don't care what he averages. Jalen Brunson is better than him.
I'm not denying that Jalen Brunson.
So we shouldn't be talking about Devin Booker. We're talking about number 11 is better.
At the end of the day, Jalen Brunson is slotted in to right where he needs to be. I'm saying
that nigga do not play point guard. Jalen Brunson plays the shooting guard position because he do not look to pass.
What I'm saying is the offense that the Knicks deploy, Jalen Brunson optimizes what he does. They don't ask Jalen Brunson to do things outside of what he does. That's what I'm saying. Devin Booker came into the league as a shooting guard.
What do they ask Devin Booker to do?
He came into the league as all right. So be quiet. He came into the league as
a shooting guard. But just because you get closer to the camera, don't mean you're gonna get louder.
Bro, shut up, bro.
You shut up. Why are you yelling?
Shut up, bro.
Why are you yelling?
Why are you yelling?
Why are you yelling,
bro?
Why are you yelling? You the host behaving this way?
Let's get back to
This nigga's mad annoying. Calm down, bro.
No, you the one yelling. You the one yelling.
What the fuck was that?
That was his beeper. Thank you, Alani. Tell him to stop.
All right, next one on the list now. Anthony Edwards.
Ant-Man.
Brunson over Ant-Man?
He's tripping.
Who we're building around, right? That's what.
I'm building around Ant-Man.
Yeah, building around.
Ant-Man, it's not even close.
Why you say Brunson, Mal?
Bro, we won the chip. That's a champion right there. That's a champion.
That's why you say that?
Listen. You seen what he did in his
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What's the point of asking him a question when you're not gonna let him answer the question after you ask it?
What's
the point? What's the point?
I'm not talking to you. You still in your feelings about the last conversation. This is a specific question to what he was saying. He said you see what he did. You thought Jalen Brunson played well in the finals?
I say this. Games 1 and game 2 could have did way better. And 3.
Okay.
He showed up fourth quarter. I'll give him that, right?
Okay.
But we know right now we know the pieces and what it takes for him to get the chip. So if you already got the answer on what he needs, all you gotta do is take the players.
So now let me ask you this.
Yeah.
You put Ant-Man on that same team, right? Because we could all agree that the Spurs coaching, we don't know what the fuck they was doing when they came out at halftime. Right. You think that the Knicks is getting blown out with that amount of deficit each time with Ant-Man on the court? Keep it a buck.
Why not?
So, excuse me?
Why not?
Because one, Ant-Man's not going to put his team in position to shoot bad last-minute shots. He's going to dish the ball, and he don't need that many shots to cut. He's not a ball-dominant player. He's not going to hold the ball all the time unless he needs to. He could do that in the fourth, but Jalen Brunson routinely puts his teammates in bad shot positions. So we're talking about building teaming around. What does Brunson do that Ant-Man does not do?
I think Brunson is more clutch than Ant-Man. I would because of the
Brunson clutch as hell. He clutch as hell.
Because he's a closer, man. He's a closer.
Because of the two-way ability, I would go Ant-Man. But just in terms of what you're talking about right now, like Jalen Brunson is the most clutch player in the league, and I don't think I don't think that the Knicks make that 29-point comeback against Cleveland with Anthony Edwards and not Jalen Brunson. I don't think that they make those comebacks against the Spurs with Anthony Edwards and not Jalen Brunson. right? I mean, you could argue your argument is going to be
even that 22-point lead in the
No,
fourth
I'm gonna
quarter,
keep it a buck with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck. The
That's what
only
I'm saying.
time,
Like, I don't.
the only time that I think Jalen Brunson really showed who he was the game 4. Because I don't care what you see. I watch certain things.
He had 40.
He the only person in that whole arena who really thought the Knicks were gonna come back. So that ability, that's the only reason they came back. Other than that, with Ant-Man, they're not gonna be down all those points.
What about
That's
game
what I'm trying
5?
to tell you.
Game 5, he had 40.
Game 5, he had 40.
Oh my god.
He had 40 in the
closeout
game.
Okay, so he had 40 in the closeout where the Spurs was playing like shit. They done been gave up. It's easy to get good 40 points when the Spurs ain't fucking playing no more. They gave up that game. Y'all talking about his 45. Why he didn't have 45 in game 1, 2, and 3? Why he didn't have 45 in those Atlanta series?
You wanted the average 40?
No, I want him to have those games. You talk about one closeout game when the Spurs already quit. He wasn't doing that early on. He was shooting terrible. Like, what we talking about? Spurs were defeated. After that game 4, the Spurs, they gave up, dog.
I'm not gonna say that the Spurs gave up. I'm not gonna go as far as say
I don't think they did either, honestly, man.
Yeah,
I just think they closed out.
The Knicks won, so I'm not gonna refute anything because I'm appreciated. But I'm being honest with you, I truly believe in my heart, had Dylan Harper been given way more leash,
I ain't gonna lie.
we not talking about the series the same way.
Dylan Harper's gonna be a dog. He's a problem now, bro. But like he was definitely one of the factors I was afraid.
He was
of.
the only factor I was concerned about.
Yeah.
So I guess you take away De'Aaron Fox's minutes and give
Yeah,
him to
De'Aaron Fox was on the bullshit. He's a big part of the reason the Spurs didn't do what they want to do. And Wemby, I don't know what, I get it because Wemby is super skilled, but you got to play a different side of your game. Like, he shouldn't have been shooting all them threes he was doing. There was no point in doing it. He was throwing up too many jump shots instead of banging. There was no answer for him to paint. He was getting to the free throw line. He could shoot the free throw line. They wasn't throwing. I would have utilized way more alleys. Had Chris Paul still been on the Spurs, I also think we have a different series. But to answer Derek's original question, I take Ant-Man for the same reason he does, because of the two-way part of it. We're building a team around somebody.
Yeah. All right, so Malcolm, you got a clean Brunson sweep right now. Let's see if it keeps going right now with this next name. It shouldn't, but we'll see.
I'm picking JB.
Over Tatum?
Over Tatum. You building the team. You building the team around them. You picking JB over Tatum.
Hey, listen, I appreciate it. That's like Derek and his LeBron joint. I get it, because Derek, he gonna go unanimous LeBron too. He don't want to see nothing.
I mean,
but
that's back with data. Oh, go ahead.
I don't know. Jason Tatum's a little bit different argument though, because he's shown that he can play good defense, the borderline sometimes elite. But for some reason, I like Jalen Brunson more than Jason Tatum.
I just don't see any consistency with Tatum.
And the injury side of it too. Jalen Brunson is shown to be durable.
Yeah, I think that to go off on my fault to cut you off, Derek. But just go little side tandem real quick. I really don't see how Boston thought it was a bright idea to send Jaylen Brown over to Philly and to pick up Paul George. I just don't see this team being able to do anything, especially with JT. He came back last season in the playoffs, and I think it kind of made the flow of Boston worse. JB was doing his thing. He got them there to the playoffs. I mean, I actually thought that last closeout game I thought that they were actually going to try to find some flow there, just because JT was sat out that game. I thought they were going to kind of pick up whatever the momentum they had at the end of the season. But, I mean, obviously that didn't work out. But I just don't see how – I mean, maybe behind the scenes they were just tired of Jaylen Brown. But honestly, I don't think it was smart.
I actually think the Boston don't know what the fuck they doing on the management side. They ain't been getting shit right for a while. It's not just Jaylen Brown. The Kyrie Irving move, the Isaiah Thomas move, the Kristaps Porzingis move.
Well, Isaiah Thomas had that hip injury.
No,
bro.
but I'm saying as far as like they haven't had success. Once they got rid of Isaiah Thomas, they brought in Kyrie. They pointed the narrative towards that. I thought the Porzingis move was a great move. That shit didn't work.
Marcus Smart, championship. That was a championship year for them.
Yeah, but it's been I'm talking about the chemistry moves they've been making. Like, they just shit ain't been working. They do whatever they can. They just been doing whatever. And I don't know. Brad Stevenson, is he still the leader of management with the Boston Celtics?
He's GM president, yeah.
Ever since his coaching days, it's just like he thinking from the analytical and the data point, maybe it looked good on paper, but there's those things within the locker room I think that he's moving away from, and who knows? They may be trying to protect Jaylen Brown's name as far as like trying to clean his narrative up. Maybe he really wanted it about it. We don't know what's going on because Jason Tatum said he didn't want it. Jaylen Brown said he never asked for it. I don't know, but Boston just be doing some shit and I don't understand what they be doing.
Yeah,
Because like Malcolm said, like that shit don't make sense to nobody.
I mean, one thing that Brad Stevens came out and he said that they're prioritizing depth, right? Like they have a superstar in Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. They have two superstars, really, but what's, the point of the two superstars if you don't have any real depth to support that? So that's the argument he's taking right now. Obviously, a lot of cap space clears up that you don't got to pay Jaylen Brown all that bread anymore, right? I mean, don't get me wrong. Paul George is probably the worst contract in the league right now, one of the worst contracts in the league. But it's still not as much as you got to pay Jaylen Brown.
So let me ask you this question: do you think the move? Do you think if you would have swapped Jaylen Brown and got rid of Tatum, it would have been a smarter play, or you just don't understand getting rid of him at all?
I don't understand picking up Paul George.
I understand that you need some type of wing player that can do something similar, can shoot a little bit, play a little defense, even though not the same. It's somewhat a replacement, but it won't take away shots from Jason Tatum because his volume has to increase.
But right? I'm not giving up Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum for Paul George.
For Paul George, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Like,
but who else could you have given up? So that leads you to believe that somebody had to go.
No, what I'm saying is you could have gotten Giannis had you been willing to give up Hugo Gonzalez and what's his name, Ben Sherman or something like that in that trade, but you weren't willing to give up those two rookie sophomore guards to bring in Giannis. So, and that's what's surprising to me. You could have, because ultimately you got rid of Jaylen Brown anyway. Jaylen Brown's gone, but it could have been for Giannis. But instead, you got back Paul George and 2 second-round picks.
I'm actually curious to see how he fits with Maxey and Embiid. I'm actually a little concerned about Philly right now.
Well, that's why they're trying to pick up Derek, favorite player ever.
Yeah.
They saying LeBron might go there.
I don't want LeBron to go there, but what this Philly team kind of reminds me of, y'all remember that OKC team with Melo, Paul George, and Russ? 3 niggas who all need the ball in their hand. None of them play really off ball. I mean, at that point, Paul George was more, on ball. Obviously, he's the only one who could play off ball out of those 3.
I'm not gonna lie. This may be crazy, but I would pick up Bron, but I would get rid of Edgecombe. He's super talented. You can get a lot for him right now. You kind of don't need him.
The Bron is not. He's a free agent, so you don't have.
He's not expensive right now.
But I would get rid of Edgecombe to try to bring back some like role players on the bench because I don't want to stagnate Edgecombe's development anyway. Like I think he's more talented than Maxey and Jaylen Brown. To be honest,
I disagree, but I think that Bron's best move is Cleveland. I think it's even a better all-around team. I think when you look at those pieces in Philly, you see Tyrese Maxey, you see Jaylen Brown, you see Embiid, and it's like cool. It's cool. They're all great players, but I think holistically as a team and being a well-oiled machine and everybody playing their role, I think him sliding into Cleveland is a lot better because Cleveland has high value role players, way above average role players, where you slide a superstar in like LeBron, he optimizes all those things. Now you slide LeBron into Philly, you're not optimizing anything. You're taking away from Maxey, you're taking away from Embiid. They're all taking away from each other. I don't see them all, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really see it being a symbiotic relationship between all of them. So
what's his logic right now?
Huh?
What's his logic right now? LeBron's logic right now. His logic is get that ring, get one more before he's done.
I think he really just loved the game, to be honest. I don't think he's chasing.
2 more.
2 more.
I think he get 2 more.
Nigga, these rings don't count. He get any more rings, they don't count.
And that's nothing. All right, so look. So let me tell you this little trade rumor, right? So recent rumors linked Kyrie to the Cavs, right? So it's a 3-team trade proposal floated by Bleacher Report. So that was saying Kyrie to the Mavs. I mean, Kyrie from the Mavs to the Cavaliers, along with Daniel Gafford and Najee Marshall. The Heat would get James Harden, and Dallas would receive Jared Allen, Dennis Schroeder, Davion Mitchell, and Nikola Jovic. in order for this trade to be able to be executed in the first place, though, Harden is really the main person. He's currently not under contract, and he would need to do something like a sign and trade situation to allow this contract to happen. What do you guys think about that? Kyrie potentially coming back to Cleveland to play with LeBron and Donovan Mitchell. That sounds like a favorite to me.
Nah, I don't like it.
Why don't you like it?
It's too small.
Who's too small?
All three of them.
Who?
Donovan Mitchell, Kyrie. You said Harden?
Harden is in Miami.
Going to Miami.
You said LeBron? Nah, I wasn't listening. I'm reading. I'm still focused on VJ Edgecombe. So I thought you were talking about the Cavs joint. I don't think Kyrie. I don't even want him to see. So you're saying that LeBron James going back to Cleveland.
Starting lineup of Kyrie Irving,
okay,
Donovan Mitchell, LeBron James, Evan Mobley, Daniel Gafford, Najee Marshall, Max Strus coming off the bench.
I think it depends on where Kyrie Irving's head is at.
I think Kyrie Irving's head is in the best spot it's ever been in his life.
Why?
I think so.
Yes, he even says it all the time. He says, "Yo,
he always says that shit.
Kyrie Irving has matured. First of all, Kyrie Irving was never immature. First of all,
I never said he was. When I say where his head is at, I mean is like, is Kyrie gonna go back to what I was saying? Like, I think if Kyrie says, "I want to sit down and like play a point guard position," then I think it moves great. But I think certain times when you take away from people's skill set, like certain instincts, it's hard to take away from those things, right? I think D Mitch can play with anybody because he can shoot the ball well. But Spider, I think if anybody with Spider, it's Spider's team, right? And then LeBron James, he's LeBron. Is like people say what they want to say. Is like what I saw from the playoffs. He could still be LeBron for like a half of a game. You see what I'm saying?
Mitchell is not better than Kyrie or LeBron.
I disagree. I think he's just as good. I think he's just as valuable. I think Spider has shown enough. Like, I don't understand what part in their game right now is Donovan Mitchell not a better option or if equal of an option.
I don't think LeBron. I don't think. I'm just saying. I don't think.
But why? I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
I don't think he's a better offensive option than Kyrie. I mean,
well, he's. I saw 71 in the game.
Every time we're talking about like when we talk about these things, the context is we're talking about high pressure moments. We're talking about clutch.
When have you not seen Donovan Mitchell go stupid on niggas? Look at those playoff runs with Utah. What are you talking about? Donovan Mitchell's a scorer.
Bro, like I said, if I need the ball in somebody's hands, you want Kyrie taking a shot or you want Donovan Mitchell taking a shot?
It depends on where they're shooting from.
What do you mean? Where you shooting from? You need to
because Kyrie. If we talking about if Kyrie's driving, I want Kyrie to have the ball, right? But if it's a 3-point deep ball and it's something like that, I want Donovan Mitchell to shoot the ball. I think he's a better shooter than Kyrie.
You need to create a bucket. You need to create
Kyrie. If we're driving, Kyrie's finishing ability plays a lot. He's done a lot of stuff. So I'm giving it to Kyrie. But if we're shooting a shot and you're beyond the 3-point line, I want Donovan Mitchell to have the ball every time.
I disagree in general.
Okay.
I disagree. So
you think Kyrie's a better 3-point shooter than Donovan Mitchell?
I think Kyrie's a better all-around player than Donovan Mitchell. Better point guard, better passer, better handles, better shooter.
I think Kyrie is nice. I'm not saying that. I think Donovan Mitchell is just as good of an option. That's what I'm saying. I think that he's earned his respect. If he's on the Cavaliers, you're not finna come up here and blow. Give him a chance to continue doing what he's doing because he ain't asking for niggas to come.
I respect that.
That's what I'm saying. He's earned his right at this point. Like, we're not gonna keep bringing people in and telling Donovan Mitchell to take a backside when he's not a backside player.
Earned his right how? What has he done? So I'm trying to figure out.
What the fuck has Kyrie done?
He's a champion.
My nigga, oh my God. Y'all keep okay. All right, bro.
I need Kyrie to snap back into
niggas be moving off of nostalgic shit.
But remember, you guys are making it seem like it's James Harden.
Yo, he won that ring 10 years ago.
You'd rather James Harden and Donovan Mitchell than Kyrie and Donovan Mitchell?
I think no, absolutely fucking not.
All right, that's what.
Well, you putting LeBron in the case. That's the problem.
How's that a problem? Bron is the one who's going to be.
There's 3 players, and first of all, let's not act like we haven't seen LeBron fuck up cohesiveness between teams.
Like
I
what?
haven't seen it.
Give me
besides Miami Heat, every fucking team he's gone to has been fucking destruction.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
How? You seen when LeBron James was off the court, you seen Austin Reeves start to get his attention and shine. Niggas didn't know Austin Reeves could ball like that before that.
First of all, we've been to Austin
Someone
before.
takes a back.
Second of all,
Someone takes a back seat to LeBron James all the time.
LeBron. This is why your point.
He literally said what? You believe what he said and what he does.
LeBron literally took a back seat this season.
He was hurt.
AR
he was hurt.
Luka.
He was trying to preserve his health. Get out of here.
Nah, but
LeBron
that's
James
what
was healthy.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. LeBron does this, and then you say, "Well, he only did it because of this."
You know that's the truth.
He did it.
You know that's the truth. He was hurt, Derek. He was hurt. No, that wasn't it. That wasn't his.
He was hurt, but he was only hurt. But he was the only nigga.
Stay healthy. He was trying to make it through the season.
He was the only nigga healthy in the postseason.
He was load managing. He was healthy. Stop it, Derek. Cut it out, bro.
Come on, bro. LeBron already said it. LeBron said it. He don't want to be a focal point.
LeBron said it. You listen to that's your problem. You listen to shit that come out of niggas' mouths as opposed to what they really be doing. LeBron ain't on that type of shit.
As opposed to what the Deem says.
Stop.
As opposed to
and that's my opinion. And that's my opinion.
That's what I'm saying. It's only opinion, and it's not.
I guess it's split. I guess it's split. You too emotional towards LeBron. That's your problem. That's the real problem. I don't know what he did to you. I don't know what he donated to you. I don't know what organ he gave to you. I don't know what impact he had in your childhood. Like, leave him alone, bro. I get it. He's your king. I get it. He's a regular guy, bro. LeBron, he had his time. I'm tired of seeing that nigga get the fuck out the NBA. You're done. Go somewhere. You that go to the player. Go to the Charlotte Hornets. Or whatever the fuck they name of their team is.
You sound crazy right now.
I'm just saying, go to a team to where you're not gonna step on somebody's shine and do what you do, and you're really the king. That's my fucking point. Like, go to Sacramento. Tell them go to Sacramento. You want to stay in LA, right? Fuck out of here. Y'all niggas is crazy. Donovan Mitchell deserves to construct the team the way he sees fit.
Because he's been so successful.
I mean,
they got to one. How long has he been in Cleveland?
What? 2.5 years now? 3 years? I don't know.
I'm talking about. How long? Let's see.
4 years, I want to say.
All I know is he got more respect for me because he was leading Utah to the playoffs by himself. He made the playoffs, but this season by Cleveland quit on that nigga low key. Cleveland quit on him versus the Knicks. Because Donovan Mitchell was not the reason they lost that series. He was the only person that played basketball.
So like I said, this is the first conference finals that he's been to.
I don't care.
Right? Hasn't done anything in Utah.
Yeah,
he's made the playoffs, but
I don't care.
I know you don't care about the facts. I know you only care about your opinion.
Why are you so aggressive, dog? You need to relax. I don't know what your problem is. You need to breathe, brother.
Care about the data.
Breathe.
I get it. I get it.
Breathe.
Care about the data. It's fine. It's fine. Yo,
Malcolm. You ain't saying no data though.
Yo, Malcolm.
What we on?
My boy. Nah, I appreciate you for pulling up. We gonna end it here.
I appreciate you because you actually got good blood flow and good heart rate. This nigga heart rate be going to 100, 205 and shit, be bugging out over nothing.
Cause I be dealing with this nigga all day.
No, you don't deal with me.
I'm the mediator now, bro. That's that. I'm the mediator.
Peaceful. Imagine what you need to do is we need to have a live stream, set up a boxing match or UFC match with me and Derek inside your gym. That's what we need to do.
We could definitely do that.
That's what we need to do.
If y'all niggas want to do that, let's do it.
I'm not playing about it.
We could definitely do that.
I did taekwondo when I was 2 years old. I don't give a shit, nigga. I'm gonna hit you in your shoulder. I'm gonna punch you on your shoulder.
I gotta rehab my shoulder.
There we go.
Yeah.
I gotta rehab my shoulder.
Don't let him call you Billy Blanks now, man. Come on, you gotta.
Nah. He can fight. He can fight. He can quick. I'm gonna bite that nigga in the neck.
Right.
Yo.
Yeah, man. Y'all, I appreciate y'all having me on here, man. For real, this was dope. We
gonna have you again. We gonna have you again, bro.
Yeah, for sure, man.
But you gotta get a new laptop or you gotta get a new webcam or something, bro.
Hey, don't worry, man. It's coming through. Don't worry. I'm gonna put everything together. We're gonna be right next time.
Yeah, I need a more. Yeah, the viewers are gonna be looking like, yo, where this nigga recording off of right now?
Yeah, listen, man. I'm recording off of VCR. Don't worry.
That's why I said the Acer. Remember the Acer, the little joint.
Nah, this is a Mac.
That nigga's in a tent in Afghanistan right now.
Wait, is that Mac? You got the MacBook? Is it white? Is the fat white one?
Nah, he said 2020 joint. He's straight.
Alani, come here. Say bye to the people. You don't want to? All right, she don't want to say bye to y'all. All right. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
My dogs. Appreciate y'all.
Peace.